What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last video we took on SMU to kick off our first season of our Hawaii Dynasty, and it was a very close game throughout, as you could tell by the box score. Thankfully, we was able to come out with the win, despite all the goofy fumbles that was just littered throughout the game. Today we're taking on Boston College. They're 0-1, but they still got way more talent than us, so I have low expectations with this one. Just looking at their, roster, of course, they got more, but looking at their stats, it doesn't say a whole lot. They've only played one game, and you don't know what happened or why they lost that particular game. They do run a 4-3 defense, and they're like a pro-style offense, so that kind of gives me an idea of what they like to do, but it all depends on where their impact guys are at. Now, when it comes to in-season recruiting, we spread our points across everybody. I'm seeing 3 down arrows. That means the points we put in them wasn't enough. Everybody who went ahead of us, for example, Minnesota and Utah, put more points in that player than we did. So what we need to do is go up to the very top and let's just look and see if we see any negative pitches. And it looks like we got one right here. So yes, you can get these guys to commit, but it's very hard. I would rather just cut my losses and just move on to somebody else. And that's what we're going to do, even though this kid is a local kid, but this game doesn't understand in-state like we do. Yes, it's in-state, but he obviously wants to go somewhere else, which is fine. So I'm going to take my points off of him. Let's check out everybody else. Any other negative pitches, I'll find. I'll just scrap that player altogether. It's just not worth it at this time. And I'm not seeing any more. So we got 9 points, and we got these 3 down arrows. I think what I'll do is just put 3 points into each and see if that's enough. And if it isn't, we'll just adjust next week. But everybody else, we moved up or just stayed put, so I'm okay with everybody else staying where they are at. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Right now, I don't really care about the top 25 or Heisman. It's just too early in the season for any of that to matter. Even though it'd be cool if Dickerson was in this side of the gate, but he's not. Half these teams haven't even played yet. Let's go to conference standings and check out the team information screen. Rolovich had a really good game against SMU. Hopefully he'll continue that today. Our run game is non-existent. Hopefully we can add a little bit more to that. It's still going to be tough, especially with our left tackle out for a couple more games. But as you can see, Dickerson is just had an amazing game. That first one against SMU almost had 400 receiving yards. I don't think that'll be the trend, but it'd be cool if we see something like that. If so, then I'll be shattering some records this year. Let's check out Boston College. And it looks like they got a couple players out. I'm assuming they are starters. We will see that shortly. Everything else looks like they got a running back that's putting up okay numbers. But again, they've only played one game, and there's just not enough data there for me to make any snap judgments. With that being said, I think we're ready to take on Boston College. There's nothing else I need to see. There's no adjustments I need to make to the playbook or anything. I do need to run more switch. I didn't run hardly any of that in the last game. I did a little bit with that one play out of gun spread, but that's a kind of a version of switch. But I got a couple other switch concepts that I need to use. I just forgot about them. So hopefully I can implement them today, and I'll mention those when I get to them in the game. And great, our best defensive player is out. Going to be at least for one game. Let's see what he done. No, let's go back. He missed a mandatory workout session by saying he didn't know that it was mandatory. So that's a very little issue. That's not a big problem at all. The problem is, look at our NCAA team interest. It jacked back up all the way to half again, just for that little small thing. So you really have to over-discipline these kids in order for the NCAA to get some attention, say, hey, we get it. We're trying to do something here. So if you go back to our schedule, we got Boston College today. I don't expect us to really win it. Idaho, I still think we could beat them even without those 2 players. Boise State's still going to be tough. They're 1-1. I may do... let's just do 2 games. I don't know if we could beat Boise State. I've done it before with Hawaii, so I guess there's no reason why I can't do it again. So for now, let's just do 2 games because what he done wasn't very harsh. And that still gives me, you know, that gets the bar down below half. So I'm okay with all that. All right, let's hope we put on a good show, not get killed. Nobody get injured. None of that stuff. So that does mean I'm going to have to play a lot more 3-4 as best as I can when you got a defensive tackle out, and we don't have a lot of them to begin with. We can check out the preview.
Hi everybody, Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit bringing you today.
Got a pretty day for some football, it looks like.
Mother Nature has served up perfect weather for today's game.
Chestnut Hill. Perfect weather. Hopefully we won't have a ton of fumbles today.
One intense football game. And here come the Eagles.
Yeah, this is why I'm scheduled in, because it's been so long since I played in this stadium. And I needed a ranked team on the schedule. Their quarterback didn't do a whole lot in the previous game. Hopefully that stays true today. I'm sure they're picking them, and they are. Let's go to the coin toss. They won it, and they will receive first, which is fine by me. Now let's check out their roster. Quarterback, he can't run, and he's not an impact guy, so we'll go after him when we can. But they got 3 halfbacks that are, or technically 4, that are all kind of like right there, with one of them being an impact guy. So he's going to be on the field a ton. I'm guessing he'll probably have his 100 yards today, unless we get very lucky. Fullback-wise, nothing there. And they got an impact wide receiver. I'd like to think they're going to throw more because he's a higher-rated impact player than the halfback. Tight ends, not bad. Although this guy's out for 3 games, but his backup is just as good. Really good left tackle. He's a monster. I mean, an absolute monster. 82, 88, 84, 80 on the line. Not bad. They run a 4-3, but their 99 overall defensive end is out for the rest of the year, which stinks. Helps us, though. We don't have to bother with him. Right end is just average, and their top defensive tackle is out. So the top 2 defensive tackles in the game are both out today. So you're not going to see a whole lot of big plays up the middle from that unit. Looking at their linebackers, not bad. Everybody in the 80s. Corners, nothing special. They're all fairly small except for this guy right here, which I wouldn't mind having even though he's kind of slow. They got nothing at free safety. Like, they don't even have a backup. Strong safety, they got plenty of guys here. But even though I still think they run a 4-3, I'm pretty sure they don't run a 3-3-5 or a 4-2-5, even though they got the strong safeties to do so. But they got a decent one. They got a kicker and they got a punter. Okay. That gives me a rough idea what to expect. It all comes down to their play calling on offense. Let's hope for a good showing. Maybe we could pull off an upset. It's a good stop there. They're going with a bigger set, and I do want to do some 3-4. Because if you go back and look, I need to check to see how many defense tackles we have. Well, I think we got 4 active. And we do. We actually have 5. Technically, he's not active today, but you get my point. We technically got 5. So I can still run some 4-3. I'll definitely be running nickel some more. We're going to flip that. I don't know what happened there. We got to stop, though. So they're running first. I'm going to do a zone blitz. Maybe they'll go play action. I want to occupy. We're going to do this instead. I need to occupy this tackle. Uh-oh. Make a play, not you. Overthrew it big time. So it is 3rd and 10. We'll go nickel. Go cloud.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Warriors line up.
It doesn't matter which tackle I go after. They're both pretty good. I guess the right tackle is the worst of the 2. It's a good stop. All right. Force a punt, but we got a player hurt.
his leg on that play. You got to hope he can walk this one off.
Oh, jeez. That's the last thing we need is injuries. Don't even know who it was. We'll find out here shortly. Yeah, they got a cool-looking stadium. Can we do something on the left side? No, we can't. Not with that guy sitting right there. So like I mentioned before, we can do some switch. I need to fix a couple of these to make sure my tight end is in there because he needs to be on the field quite a bit. He's one of our better players. And there we go. I just needed those 4. I normally don't want to do play action, but PA inside is a good switch concept. He's out for 2 quarters. Good. Just a leg cramp. I need to hurry up. I'm going to play this safe, and we'll go to our tight end. Just pick up the yards there. What we have here, this is a great play if you got the time to, to make something happen. Now let's use this right here. I have like a little post. That's an awful looking post, but he does this right here, and then we got a wheel route kind of like right here, and then we got a shallow going right here, and like a dig going right here. Well, they're going zone, so my zone beaters, I'm gonna go right here, is this guy right here against like cover 2. Then you got this guy here against any type of zone. To play it safe, I just went to the shallow. If you got the time and it's against cover 2, you can hit that spot right there if you got the time. And from what I could tell, I didn't. I think I was feeling some heat. No, I had some time. And they did go cover 2. So I had a chance. You notice how open this guy is right here. That would have been a tough throw, but I'm okay with what I've done right there. We got positive yards. That's all that matters. We are on the left hash. Let's go with under center trips. Yes, I'm okay with that. Let's do clear out.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 26-yard line.
It's probably in our best interest to run clock. Now, we went out of bounds. We don't have to worry about that right here.
Hawaii comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield.
I threw that way, stay in bounds.
Here he goes.
I thought he was going to go out of bounds there. We got the yardage in the first. We can go. We'll go ace empty. Let's see what we have here. Let's do. Let me see what we got. Let's do wide receiver outs.
It's 1st and 10.
They're going man. I could probably leave it all as is. Let's see who's on who. That linebacker's on our best player. I dare them to go cover 0. If not, I'll probably just go to Washington. Nope, they're going cover 1. We didn't get the first, I don't think, but we got 9 yards at least. Yes. Good play there. Let's go with, I got yards to play with. Let's go corner strike. This is the other switch concept that I was telling you about. We called this several times in the last game, and we've done okay with it. Now, we only need a yard to get the first. I care more about that. So I'll probably play this safe and just go underneath either our super back or our tight end. And a fumble. Left tackle. Got destroyed. What do you do? I just threw it too late. That's my fault, even though, our left tackle just didn't do his job. It is what it is. All right, let's get back on defense. And there he just blows right past me for an easy 20 yards. And this is what worries me today. We're going to have a hard time stopping that guy. We just don't have the talent to do it yet. So it's going to force me to go 4-3-1 high. And, of course, they went toss. And he went right. Look at. That's terrible. That's terrible. The dude just went right by me, and then I just flubbed it up on the... Look at that. He just ran over me. Just all kinds of stupidity right there. Oh, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. What a disastrous 3 plays right there. The dumb fumble, and then feel like Herschel Walker just ran over me there. My impact player of all people, too.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Back to offense we go. Maybe we can do something.
Ferguson fields it in the end zone.
Make a play, Ferguson.
Down the sideline.
We got to score on this drive. I don't know how many times we're going to get past midfield today. We'll go triangle. We're going man, nickel. This will go to somebody on the left. Yeah, my left tackle is going to be a problem for us.
Steps up in the pocket. He throws.
Oh, dang it, intercepted.
And that one
He overthrew it anyways. I tried to get to it and wasn't able to.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very
Let's do slide.
it's second
We're
down.
going man,
Ball on the 41.
nickel. He's doing that. I don't mind hot routing him to a go.
Four receivers. He drops back. He's looking. Across the middle.
And he dropped. Come on, you got to catch the ball.
Could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his
I don't know what to call now. This is 2-down territory for us. Deep attack, I guess. I have no faith in this whatsoever. This is going to be 2-down territory for us, unless if we don't do anything here, then I may just punt it. But
The Warriors line up with four wideouts. Drops back to pass. Looks. Over the middle.
intercepted. Perfect defense. There he goes.
There's a missed tackle.
Just undershot it. Perfect defense. Just got a handover. I had a super middle linebacker. I threw it too low, I guess, but whatever. Whatever.
I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that.
Back to defense we go.
The guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, it's not always the
Now, they better not run toss again. They always play perfect toss on me.
Don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
They shift on their defensive front.
Pull back over. Somebody stop him, please. Face mask.
Coming back, folks.
It's going to be one of them days, isn't it, where everything just goes wrong. Well, at least something went right for us. And we got a player hurt. Yes.
Try to get some of that back on this.
Everything's going smoothly right now.
It's first and a mile. Ball on the 24. The Eagles come out showing 3 wide.
I picked the wrong guy, but we still got to stop at least. I was supposed to control the defensive end on that one. Quarters, I don't know.
Second and long. Ball on their own.
At least he's not seriously injured.
Up tight on the coverage. Porter back to pass. He steps up, throws this one.
Somebody make a stop, please. Now it's 3rd and long.
They threw to the tailback that time for a nice little pickup. Now it's
I'm assuming they're going to pass.
ball on the 40. They shift on the defensive line. Porter set to go to the air.
All day to throw.
Wants to throw.
Good stop.
It's deflected.
So we got a gift. We're getting the ball back. We'll go all-out block, which gave us some fits in the last game. So that all-out block is not a perfect answer for back-end punt returns.
Punt team line.
I don't think nothing is in this game. I think it's just kind of a glitchy part of the game.
Ayers punts it, and it's a good one. Washington takes it to 15.
Back on the left hash. Let's try.
come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that wasn't intended.
Halfback streak.
Did you go right back in there and throw another pick? As you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember stuff.
Let's see what we can do something over here.
Back to pass. He rolls out to the right. He's going.
Terrible throw.
And they couldn't hook up.
Terrible throw. Terrible throw. What do we call next? Let's go back here and just run curls. Slide, basically.
Down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 13. Number 17 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Looking. Throws. And it's caught.
Can we get the first? They're going to give it to us.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Just enough.
Played some great hands there.
Still on the left hash. Let's go back to clear out.
First and 10. Ball on the
Everybody and their brother's coming on this one. Can I get it to Ferguson in time? This is who's going to get it. Now, their clock is running. Let's just go ahead and let it do so. I don't know who's double teaming and who's not, but I'm pretty sure this is going to go to Ferguson over the top.
They'll throw on first down. He's looking. He goes.
I'm going to let him have it. Touchdown. He dove for it, thankfully.
To the 10. Goodbye. Touchdown.
Got us back in the game.
Athletic play by the wideout.
The corner dove for it, so he had no chance. He would have had a chance if he'd have jumped up for it, maybe. So that go route kept us in it. We'll get an extra point here tied up and see what we could do the same thing we done on defense recently. About missed the extra point.
With just over a minute to go in the first quarter.
We got arguably the best mascot in the game. Has to be.
7. Hawaii to kick. Kicks it off. Blackman takes it at the 4.
Somebody get a stop.
Tries to shoot.
Thank you.
The offense comes back down the field.
Their wide receiver hasn't got to touch it yet, has he?
It's all about execution, my friend.
Let's do another zone blitz.
The football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up.
And I done something wrong there.
Set up in the gun.
Whew.
Can't hang on.
I think I done an audible or something.
That one bounced off his hand.
We can try that again.
Best effort.
I'm a little worried about this. I could see him running in this situation, but we'll stick with the zone blitz.
Ball on the 27-yard line. Boston College sets up in the eye.
And that is a glitch run,
And he's taken down.
which we'll take. I'm okay with that. 3rd and 8. We need to go back and see which one that is, by the way. You may want to take a mental note. It's normal. For some reason, he just got caught. The fullback got in the way. I mean, that's basic. I think that's slam. Who knows? We just got lucky on that one, I guess.
From the gun.
Love to get a stop here.
Porter back to throw.
Perfect protection all day to throw. We should take care of that one. Good deal.
The pass was right.
Double teamed it.
This tight end's some
He almost caught it, though.
practice. He needs all the help he can get.
All right, we have to take advantage of this. We could somehow get down the field and score again.
The Eagles.
I don't know how often we'll be able to audible to our runs just because we're on the road, and I think it's just going to be tough.
Washington takes it.
Get a block right there. Oh, man, that was so close. Look at this right here. I thought we didn't have a chance. I thought I was going to get tackled right here. Then I saw light at the end of the tunnel. I was like, oh, man. Then he got in my way. I think I got in his way. Oh, shoestring tackle. Prevented the touchdown. Right hash. Let's go to cross. We haven't called that yet.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the
This is my version of go out of the run and shoot. We're going zone, so I'm going to keep this as is.
receiver.
We'll just play this safe and go to our halfback.
Complete. A little juke.
Just didn't get nothing out of it. I think my center beater was open. We can go back and look at it. There was a huge hole right here, but what worried me is this guy right here. I think he would have picked it off if I'd have threw it, and I made the right call. Just didn't get any yards out of our halfback. 2nd and 9. We could try slot seams. This is like my gun spread version of go. They are going man and dime. Probably the best thing to do is isolate this guy on the right. And this probably will go to somebody on the right just to play it safe.
He's looking.
And he's wide open, but it's a terrible throw.
And
Dang
the
it.
ball's fallen incomplete. He couldn't make the catch in.
Just threw it to the outside a little too much. So we're on the 49. It's 3rd and 9. Let's go.
Far out of play.
Let's go vertical out of flex slot.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball right around.
Hopefully we'll get to Dickerson over the middle.
They come out in a nickel. Back to pass. Looks. Across the
Terrible
middle.
throw. He caught it, though. He had to come back for it and everything. Just not a good throw at all. I didn't put any English on it either. He should have thrown it about right here. Instead, he threw it right here. Very fortunate we got the catch. Very fortunate.
Good job of the
So I think we need to sprinkle in a run play.
Looking pass to move the
I think we're just due for one. And again, I don't think we'll be able to audible much to our runs today because we are on the road. And I like having home field advantage on. They're going dime. I kind of like where everybody's shifting. Who is... What happens if we do that? Nothing. Okay. And it's just perfect defense. Yeah, just our run game is going to be really tough to get going this year, I'm afraid. We're on the 26, left hash. Let's just stay in this formation. Keep it old school, and we'll go back to clear out. Which technically isn't a run and shoot player. Nothing comes close to it. It kind of looks like slide in a way, but it's really not. But it's a good play in this game. Now we'll run some clock. This will probably go to somebody underneath. Just nothing there. Look at this entire offensive line. Everybody just got annihilated on that one. Very fortunate I got the playoff. Do I have... It's 3rd and 9. Let me check out my kicker. Do I have a decent kicker? I should know these things. He's not terrible. And we're on the 26. So let's go with... I'm going to go back to halfback streak and see if we can pull something off. If not, we'll probably just get a few yards with our shallow, and we may kick a field goal. The clock is running. We'll let it do that for a few more seconds. Maybe we can pull this off on the right side. Another bad throw, out of bounds. Dang it. Just a bad throw. 26-yard line, I'm going to attempt a field goal. This is a 43-yarder. I'm not the best field goal kicker in the world. Let's see, it's going that way. So let's go right here. That may be a good kick. Is it good enough? Just enough. Barely in. Well, we got the lead. We'll get back on defense and keep doing what we're doing there. We're doing something right at least. Somebody get a stop. Thank you. They are doing that. I'm going to do a one high. If I was them, I would just give it to their running back.
22-yard line. Boston College comes out with an I formation.
I'm going to go back over here. Just in case they go to the outside on the right. Nope, decided to go to the left instead. Pick up 8 yards. Should have stuck with my under front. Let's do a zone blitz. I'm going to take a chance on a play action. It's 2nd and 2. This is usually a good time to do such a thing. And did I press the wrong play? Thankfully, he threw a bad pass, but something happened there. I don't have the middle linebacker. No, I don't. I don't have to look. I know I don't. We'll just go with a one high. We'll have to treat it as a 4-4. That's normally what I would go to.
They line up in the jumbo set.
I may just dive at this guy's feet. Do like a cut block of some sort of. Wide open though. Dang it. We went, just whoever was supposed to cover him didn't. Somebody was supposed to be on him and it just didn't happen. All right, let's go back to a zone blitz.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
I'll occupy this. Doesn't matter. They're going halfback direct. Thankfully, he only picked up 5 yards.
The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Or 4. Let's do a 3-4, and I'm going to guess they're going to pass.
And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Going with the shotgun.
Gun spread. It wouldn't shock me if they... Oh, they're going to throw it. Ah, dang it. My outside linebacker misjudged it. He was trying to pick it off and missed it big time.
But the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his
We'll go back to a zone blitz.
It'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
And it said they was going one tight end. That's why I called it. Dang it. That's another thing I need to do is set my defensive audibles, but thankfully they picked a terrible play in halfback read.
And that was because the defense had
I don't know what they're doing there.
right time. He went right through the offensive line and
Let's just do quarters.
It's second down and 11 to go.
And they're probably going to just run it. I should have. We'll just see what happens. Play action. Wide open over here.
Lofts this one out to the right, and it's caught.
Ran right over me. So now it's 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. I'm going to take a chance and say they're going to pass, so we're going to go with Cloud.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone. When
I'll control this guy over here. And they're going to go with perfect play. I swear. Fumble it, fumble it. Fumble, get it. Oh my gosh, we got a gift. Even halfback play or impact guys will fumble it. Wow, that's a big play right there. That's play of the game so far. It's not, didn't show it well, but we're on the 5-yard line. Let's just run slam, just get out of, see if we can pick up a yard or two, but they're doing that, I swear. They're bringing everybody.
The defense lines up with 6 DB.
Barely nothing. I couldn't audible. I don't have a passing audible for that. Let's try corner strike. Please go zone. They're going man.
Ball on their own 8.
This is going to be interesting. The clock is running. I'm going to let it do so. I would love for them to go cover 1. I'd love to go to Dickerson on the far left. Or a cover 0. Going cover 2. Oh, big play. Big play. So they went cover 2. You see both safeties going back like that. My cover 2 beater, to be honest, is my halfback on this little circle route. I was wanting to go to Dickerson on the left, but it's only good against cover 0, cover 1. So I had to go back over here and just make a dart. Just enough. What a great throw. And we are in business. We are on the right hash. So let's stick with this. And I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to call a timeout. I don't like any of that. I didn't mean to hit the no huddle button. Let's go triangle. So I just wasted a timeout. That may hurt us later in the drive, but maybe I can make up for that.
Number 17 with 4 wide receivers. Looking.
Terrible throw. Good job, Brolovich. We kind of need to get down the field. Let's go. Let's do an air raid play. Let's go wide receiver drag. Go in zone. 2nd and 10. I almost at this point, I almost want to run clock and just go to half. I don't know if our offense is good enough. Just go right down the field and score. I'm going to let that clock do its thing. Let's just go halfback out. And if we get a first down, then that's great. If not, at least we run some clock here. Because there's a very good chance we may not get the first down. I want to give them as little time as possible. At this point, I'm not thinking trying to score. I'm trying to just survive the half. Unless we get big gains. But we got to get this first down before any of that is looked upon. Just a terrible throw. Terrible throw. Terrible, terrible. I don't know what that was. I got to punt it, though. Dang it. He short-armed it. He short-armed about 2 yards. God dang it. Let's see if I can pin him on the sideline. That's a really good punt. Killer punt. Awesome punt. Yeah. Now, they got a ton of time left, so they can go down and do something. This is the first time they're going to air it out a little bit. Not do much play action, but maybe I can get an interception here. Nope, they decided to run the ball. Dang it! I just knew I was going to mess that one up. And here they come. I'm going to stick in nickel. -6 yards rushing. pretty bad.
Porter drops back, steps up in the pocket, looking, throws down the middle.
Going right down the field like it's easy. It's so easy.
Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great
They're going to hurry it up. Now they'll call something really goofy here.
Wants the ball. We'll see if they give it
Watch them do like an off-run play. I knew that was going to happen. I swear.
brought down.
For a call timeout.
Boston College goes with the ace set.
They're going to run it again.
Whitworth on the
Somebody's good stop. Now they got no choice but to call a timeout.
takes a time.
So now what they're going to go 3 wide. They may go with a Hail Mary, the 2-back look. Let's go with 2 high man.
3rd and 2, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. And we'll probably see how far he
And let's see if we can just get after this guy.
play before the half. Porter drops back to pass.
All day to throw, and I've got no chance. Ooh, somebody got to him, but a flag.
Could be on the defense.
Who in the world can that be on? Pass interference? Are you kidding? So they're getting the ball at the 25-yard line and watch them kick a field goal. That's a bunch of bull. That figures. Oh, well.
It's 1st and 10.
At least we can go in tied.
5-yard line.
That's a terrible bad call late in the game, or late in the half.
Things up.
Miss it, miss it, miss it. No.
And it's right down the middle.
Oh, well. That was an interesting call right there. Okay, let's go back. Let's check out some stats. Not going to say a whole lot. They got more yards than we do, and of course, we're not running the ball well. Passing, we're doing well enough, I guess. I don't know. Turnovers have not gone in our favor for neither team. Already see 2 fumbles already, but it's kind of been a wash. I'm trying to think of what was the other turnover. I don't remember were there 2 fumbles? No, it just says 1. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. We're tied, so we're back to square one.
And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Maybe we can pull off the upset.
Ferguson fields it in the end zone.
Perfect blocking, everybody. Thanks.
Guys did a nice job of staying in their lanes and playing their assignments.
That was just
Let's go.
flying down the field.
We'll do slide again. They're going man, but they're bringing everybody.
Coach's good side.
Since they're bringing everybody, I'm going to hot route him to a... Can't tell who's on who.
Hawaii in a 4-wide set.
I think he is the one double teamed. Oh, and he can't hear it. Dang it.
In the backfield.
I'm about to call a timeout. Get back to the line.
Back to pass. Looks,
We'll just go over here. Just pick up the yardage.
brings him down
I think Ferguson or Dickerson was the one double teamed.
for a big game.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
It's second
Let's
down,
run some clock if we can.
ball on the 23.
I just want to run the ball, see if we can pick up the first.
The Warriors line up with 4
And I can do some run and shoot motion here. We could bring our tight end over.
Here's the option. He laterals the ball.
If it weren't for the block from the quarterback, that would have been a loss. Otherwise, great play by Rolovich.
Picked up a first down.
We're on the left hash. Let's go back to that switch concept I was talking about from earlier. We've called it a couple times already. PA inside again. I normally don't want to do play action, but it gives me the ideal switch concept, so that's what we'll go with. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're going zone. I don't know if Rolovich can handle that stuff over the middle. We're about to find out. They're going cover 2, and it's a soft.
Steps up across the middle.
Just not a very good throw. He threw it way too ahead of it. He had his feet set and all that good stuff, and he still threw it way too far. Yeah.
Wow, not a smart pass.
He thought he could squeeze it in there.
Let's go back to slide from spread or going zone.
Tackle. They'll pick him off if he's not careful.
Hawaii.
We'll hot route our tight end just in case.
He drops back. Looking.
Terrible throw.
Outside.
Terrible throw. Come on, Rolovich. Play better. 3rd and long again. How many have we had that so far? We'll go vertical, and they're going man. I'm not too excited about this one.
This drive.
I'm a little worried.
And the man at
Terrible throw. I wanted to go to Dickerson, and he was open. So Rolovich just screwed the pooch on that one. Just messed up the entire drive. His only good play was that block, which is kind of embarrassing, but oh well. We'll put him over on the sideline. Can we get another good punt? He's got time to do something here, but he couldn't do anything. So we'll get back on defense, see if we can come up with something, while our offense tries to figure out what to do. They'll probably run it here. Yep, halfback read. Oh, what in the world? Is this 07? How many fumbles are there going to be in 2 straight games? That's our impact guy. That's 2 fumbles. I'm shocked by that.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Boston College.
And dang it, there he goes.
Got an opening. Peters with a takedown. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counterplay. The blocking was great up.
They're forcing me to run, to go one high. That's what we'll do.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Boston College sets up in the eye.
Now they decide to throw. And perfect throw. Right where it needed to be. Told you. Told you. Saw that one coming. Now I'm going to go back to zone blitz. Now watch them run on the opposite side.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone. When performance matters the most. The impact corner.
Go and play action. Thank the Lord they did.
They can't block the defensive end, and he'll get credit for the sack.
Let's just go quarters. Let's just try to survive this down to get to 3rd and long. Going with quarterback play, and I can't see what's happening. Oh, come on. Dang it. Picked up the yards.
So they try to catch the defense off guard, but they were ready for that trick play.
3rd and long.
3rd and 11 coming up.
Got to get a stop here. Our defense is keeping us in the game.
They come out in a nickel. Back to pass.
Nope. Perfect all around. Wide open. Wide open. Dang it. A defensive end does not need to go all the way back there to make the tackle. Oh, just another dumb drive, dumb quarter. Nothing's gone right.
They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal.
We're just going to have to overcome our mistakes. I don't know. We got a sack here.
The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
I'm going to take a chance to go zone blitz. I want to go after him again. I'd like to think they're going to pass.
Then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
What worries me is, I'm going to do this right here. Is they're going to run to the right. Nope, they're going to pass it. Wide open. Where's the defense? Obviously not there. Oh, well. So we got to overcome it somehow. Just been an awful quarter. Nothing's gone right. Very fortunate on one of the turnovers, but it didn't make a difference. We didn't capitalize on it.
Boston College lines up for the kickoff. Ferguson and Washington back to return.
I just wish our offense could get going just a little bit. Just something. Anything. Get a block right there. Nobody blocked the guy. We'll go back to streak. This play hasn't worked for us at all today. And we haven't even had much pressure put on us. And they still done a good job against it. But he's throwing it terribly. Oh, just pure luck. That's what we needed right there. But now what happens here? Oh, no. Of course, of course. Of course, because this is the quarter of doom. Just pure awfulness. I swear. I'm going to go back to the same play. Why not? Just utter nonsense this entire quarter, and I don't know what to make of it.
Hawaii lines up in a shotgun set. Rolls right. He's going right. Got it, man.
At least we got the first.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision making,
We'll go here.
offensive line protection just enough for him to find
Lot
his
seams.
You combine the two, it'll be a first down.
Going zone. I'll probably just end up going to our halfback here. I'm still going to run clock. We are just down a touchdown, but
Out of the shotgun.
our offense has to get something going. Get it down to a couple seconds.
He drops back. Looks. Short toss. Complete. Glasper brings
Get some yards there.
a short pickup on that pass play.
Second and 3.
You know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath,
Let's go back to slide from under center. They're going man dime.
to hold their blocks.
I wouldn't mind running it here. I just don't.
Ball on the 38.
Well, they're not going dime. I'm just going to leave it.
Comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield.
Don't mind hot round Dickerson, though. I think we got a better chance of getting the yards via the pass. Now, the last time I threw it to our zig in on the left, it was a bad throw.
Looking.
Just get the first.
Larkin with a takedown.
That was a well-designed play.
Yep, good execution there. Nice job of getting the
I don't trust us to do any slam.
First and 10.
Toss, we may have a chance, but we can at least try some run play.
Hawaii.
It hasn't worked for us yet. End of the quarter.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end.
Hopefully our fourth quarter can be a whole lot better than the third, because that was about as bad as the quarters that we can ask for. We're very fortunate
It's first and 10.
to only be down a touchdown. Now they're doing that, so let's just let's go back. Yeah, let's bring him over. That's fine.
Option to the right. And now he pitches it.
No protection. Our tight end couldn't block.
Up of a yard.
Let's just stay here. Go back to triangle.
Second and 9 coming up here.
They're going zone. We'll go to somebody underneath. We'll just let this clock roll.
Hawaii goes with the ace set here.
Get it down to a few seconds.
They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped.
Redeem yourself, tight end.
One out to the right.
Get some yards.
Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
Third and 3.
Going with nickel and diming him down the field.
Let's do slide, but we're going to flip it.
We get third and 3 here.
We're going zone. This will go to our tight end more than likely. Are they going zone?
Comes out in the shotgun.
They're going man. Okay.
Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive.
Just pick up the first. Be done with it. I thought they was going zone, but that confused me.
To convert on third down.
So we're back on the left hash. Let's go.
First down. Good determination again.
Let's go back to slot clear out.
It's first and 10. Ball on the
Let's may go back to our halfback again. Probably what I need to do with him is I need to think about run plays to where he is, or formations where our halfback doesn't get the ball a whole lot in the run game, in the pass game. He gets the ball in the pass game here. He doesn't so much here. So let's put in our backup right here. We don't call that formation much. Here he will, and here he will. So maybe that's enough of a break for our starter whenever we call this formation. So I'm going to call that formation next.
Number 17 has 4 receivers lined up here.
I would love to go over the middle, but they haven't given us anything over the middle all day. We just had to go to the sidelines.
They'll throw again.
We may have a chance here.
Stop them yet.
There we go. Get a block right there. Big play. Ugh. As soon as I called it, there it went. Great play. Right over the middle. Huge. Good block by our tight end.
Just executed, and the result is a first down.
We got to get a touchdown here. Somewhere, somehow, some way. So let's stay in this formation. Let's just call that same play again.
First and 10.
We're going back to zone. Our backup halfback can catch the ball. Not as good as our starter. But it's still doable. And I'm fixing to get sacked because my left tackle got annihilated.
On the same play.
Mix things up to keep the defense off balance.
What are we going to call here? We're running out of room. Let's go here. They're going man nickel.
And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
Because they're going man nickel, I'm going to bring this guy over.
And a nickel. He drops back.
And he is slow as terrible play. Gosh, what an awful play. So slow when he got to come back for it. Just an all-time bad throw and play. We're going to go vertical. Please go zone. This is going to go to Dickerson one way or the other. A perfect throw can result in a touchdown. A bad throw could be all kinds of bad. They're doing that. Terrible. Yeah, just perfect defense. They went with a cover 3. I should have went to this guy right here, and I didn't. So where are we? 18. Let's just kick a field goal. Now you know I like to run cover 3s. They're just hard to throw over the middle. You know, you go cover 3. No. That should go in. Good deal. At least we got some yards there, or some points. But we're not tied, so it's 2.5 minutes, so we got to be extra careful here. There's still plenty of time for us to do something, though, so we can still treat the game like normal until it gets to the point where we can't. Not a big fan of this right here. This ain't looking good. We're outnumbered. Good stop. If I was them, it wouldn't shock me if they just ran the ball. So I'm going to go with a 1 high 4-3.
They'll start this drive at the 22. Porter with 3 wide receivers.
Play action. Play action stuff in this game. Second 13. I don't... Let's just go quarters. That's a good base play.
They came with the blitz on that play. You're right. They sent one more guy than they had blockers for.
A little worried about that shift I just made. They can easily run to the left. We're going to call a timeout after this play right here. We're going to play action. Dang it. Dang it. Well, there's the game right there unless we get lucky. Gosh darn it. Oh, well. It was a good try. Like I said, unless we just get super lucky here. And I just called something wrong. I don't know what I done. And it's 6 points. Dang it. I swear. What a disaster. I messed up on the audibles and I didn't mean to. Now, only hope we have is we score, then we do an onside kick and get the ball back and score, and I have no faith in that happening. Just our offense played terrible today. Just wasn't enough. Our defense, I thought they'd done enough. But our offense just wasn't good enough. Just bad run and shoot play all around. Come on, Washington, make a play. Nope, not even close. And a flag, and it's coming back because why not? Of course. Now we're at the 9.
That one's going to put them way back.
You just can't block a player from behind like that, or it's going to cost.
Now we just got to pray going forward. Rolovich has done a bad job of this play all day, and we're very fortunate of that play working out. And I got out of bounds. I didn't have to do this. Dang it. I could have just called the play instead. And all kinds of terrible, and I'm about to give all this up. I'm about tired of all this. I'm getting too old for it. Oh, well. Hope you enjoyed all that. Right tackle got annihilated again. Offensive line just didn't hold up their end of the bargain today. Now, I want to continue to try to score points, and I'll probably goof up and make this even worse. I don't know what else to do at this point. I don't want to take a knee, try to get in this thing. Just so disappointing. We had them right there, and it didn't make a dang difference. Oh, jeez. Doesn't matter what I call this point. We're going zone.
Throw another pick.
As you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know that, man.
Back to pass. Looking.
And I'm fixing to get intercepted, and because I was fixing to get sacked because my offensive line can't do crap. Oh, I'm about to quit altogether. I'm about to throw something.
They gotta be happy about that.
I'm just tired. I'm getting old and too impatient for all this.
On 33. The Warriors with 4 receivers.
Just call the same play, because why not?
Left, across the middle. Mueller brings him down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed
Oh, jeez. Let's just get out of here as best we can.
First and
Going zone. Come on, get to the line. That's why I'm holding down the button.
number 17, back in the gun. He rolls out to the right. He's looking
Terrible throw. Man, that was awful. Rolovich?
Whoa, that was a bullet.
a bullet that landed incomplete.
I don't care. That was some.
It doesn't matter what I call, so let's just... They're going man, and they're going to bring everybody. This will have to go to Washington.
going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass.
And I got hit as soon as I threw it because their offensive line sucks.
The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
They're down at 10 coming up.
Let's get to this. I'm just trying to get through as best I can yet. I don't want to give up on the team. Make me sound like a quitter.
He's in the lineup. Back to pass. Looks. Throws this one out to the left. Mueller with a takedown.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
Just hurry it up.
Good pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
They'll throw on 1st down. Looking over the middle.
And, of course, he
Incomplete.
drops it.
Incomplete, and it looks exactly like
Because that's what we do.
Exact same play, and I think the
Everybody's gassed. Nobody can breathe.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Hawaii goes with the ace set here. He drops back. He unloads it. Complete.
Get out of bounds. 3rd and 8. Halfback streak. Going man. This play isn't going to work well.
Trips right. Drops back.
Going one high.
He's looking. Lets it go.
Very fortunate on the touchdown.
He will score.
They want us to go for 2. I don't know how that's going to...
Goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to
Don't know if this will be helpful.
football. Taught him very well.
I'm going to do a toss play. I just don't like where we're located.
Number 3, alone in the backfield. They'll run the option. Laterals back. He's
Got a touch, got an extra 2-point conversion out of that. Then we'll try onside kick. And these are just so hard to complete. There's no gimmicks to this.
here it goes.
Unless we get very lucky here, and it went out of bounds. All right, it was worth a shot.
Well, at least these guys
So let's just get out of here as best we can so I can
young men for playing so hard.
remove myself from my computer.
They'll set up shop at the 39-yard line. The Eagles line up with 3 wide. He jukes him. Tackle. The halfback gets the
Just a
toe.
couple more plays should do it.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 34. And this impact receiver is looking to make a
Don't
play.
run to the right. And they run to the right, and he runs to the left.
Shake and bake move. Can't wrap him up.
And it still doesn't make a difference.
He's gonna come out. It looks like he was hurt on that last play.
Yeah, I don't think it's too serious, though, guys.
All right, let's just get this 5 seconds over with.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24.
I'm not going to look at any stats. There's no point. Our offense just didn't do enough to even bother looking at them. Just played poorly. But they're a better team than us, so whatever. So we got Idaho next, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully we can try to win that game. They're comparable roster-wise, so I'd like to think we have a chance, but we can't have dumb turnovers and other stupid nonsense to happen, so we'll see what happens there. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.